Good morning and welcome to Morning Moments. And this is another episode in the devotions of Wild Kingdom Devotions. And here I am with a turtle on my head. Turtles. Turtles are such a cool little animal. But the trouble is with turtles, they crawl on the ground and they never reach a height of just about this far. They're good little swimmers, they're good little climbers, they're slow, they're consistent, but they don't soar. I invented this turtle with a suction cup a number of years ago when I used to do stand-up comedy, and I used to end my sessions, my sets with my turtle and put it on my head like this, and I end with the story. And some of you may have heard this story before. I've shared it before with many of you, but I thought it would be good to put it in with the Wild Kingdom devotions. This turtle on my head kind of reminds me of a story that was told to me years ago about a little boy that walked up into the woods and saw a turtle that somebody had put on top of a fence post. And he looked at that turtle and thought about it for the longest time, and the turtle couldn't get off. And finally the little boy picked the turtle up, released it, and it scurried off. Well, there's not much more to that story other than my thoughts about that turtle. That turtle could never reach the heights that it did until somebody bigger put that turtle on that fence post. And that turtle stayed on the fence post until somebody took him off. It's a simple little illustration of I wonder how often we are like this turtle on the fence post. There are things that happened in your life and things that happens on a daily basis that you could never orchestrate yourself. But somebody bigger than you has placed you where you should be, either for a day, or for a week, or for a month, or a whole season. I've learned through the years that there are times that God put me places where I could never put myself. And I would reach heights that I would never reach if I tried to do it myself. But like this turtle on the fence post, I need to be satisfied and content that the Father of heaven and earth, creator of the world and of me, said that I have a purpose for you, and I want you to be right there, right now. And rather than fighting my place where I'm at, I need to seek God and say, God, tell me, how long do you need me to be here? As painful or as satisfying this experience? God, I want to be where you would have me. You know, there's so many times in my life where I've been on an airplane, airport, run into somebody that I just didn't plan on seeing that day. But there was a life-changing experience that happened that time. I don't know how many times I've had people that there should be no reason that we ever got connected. But in my heart, I felt like saying, you know, God loves you, cares for you, He has a purpose for your life. He's got you in the palm of His hands. He knows where you're going, what you're going through. And for that moment in time, God put me right there in front of that one person. I wonder how many opportunities, though, have I missed by not saying each and every day, God, what do you have for me today? Where should I be today? And who should I speak to today? Who should I encourage today? Because after all I want to be is like a turtle on a fence post. Thank you for joining me for Morning Moments. If you enjoyed this little illustration, pass it on. Send it to somebody else. And maybe it would encourage them and minister and touch their hearts as well. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Wild Kingdom Devotions on Morning Moments.